Today is Monday, March 21st, 2022. Wanted to post this quick video just to address some of the things that kind of been happening from a credit repair perspective. Um, a lot of comments being made about the Lambo program. People who were in there in the program that just didn't get really positive results. I know I get a lot of comments in regards to that. Um, as I think as we all know, if you've gone through any type of credit repair, the results will vary. The results are not going to be the same for one person to the next. Um, that being said, I know there's been a lot of people who have been extremely disappointed with the amount of money that they spent and the results or the lack of results that they received. Um, and I could certainly understand their frustration, and I feel bad that anyone had to spend any kind of money and not have the results that they hope to get. I know someone had made the comment that, okay, well, with my repair, for my credit repair, what that I got, I was paid, or that I got some type of benefits or whatever from the situation. And it's really disappointing when you hear stuff like that. It's very frustrating. People say, "Oh, he's been bought off. He's been this and that." And I know I've addressed it before in other videos, but here now, several months removed from the video in which I responded to that, it's really disappointing to hear that. So, I wanted to kind of hopefully be able to put this to bed kind of once for all. The comment that was made recently was that Mike had leased a car that I purchased. First of all, he'd be an idiot to want to take on that type of responsibility, because if he leased a car for me, that means that he's responsible for it. I think I do fairly well in the profession that I'm in. My credit is good enough to be able to get a car like that. I've always enjoyed being able to purchase pretty much any car that I would want in the past, within reason. Not going over crazy amounts of money, but he had nothing to do with it at all. As I said before, I got some really good advice, because there's certain parts of, I always feel like I know credit really, really well. There's certain parts of credit, that I did not know about, certain things in terms of, trying to boost your credit, trying to understand certain parts of credit, in terms of credit card usage, utilization, how to handle, certainly there were some things with inquiries and whatnot, just to different things that I didn't have a good understanding of, and I had a good conversation and was able to gain certain things. Now, I can't say that were my results great. As I mentioned before, my results were fair to good. I think that that was a lot of money to pay. I don't think that the money that I paid was probably worth what I received. But am I sorry that I did it? No. I think there were some things that I wanted to get off that did happen. But it didn't take care of all the things I had in terms of identity theft. Some others I was able to get off. Still, unfortunately, there's still some things that unfortunately, just remain. So I'm still trying to get those things off. But I didn't have anything wrong or didn't have a bad experience with it, with the person, with Mike. When I spoke to him, I thought it was helpful. It doesn't mean that none of you who are out there had the same results or had some bad experiences. And I certainly, heck, if there was something I could do about it, I certainly would do something about it. I tried to get a fair account of my experience doing the Lambo program. And like I said, no one bought me off, no one paid me off. No one leased anything from me, nothing, okay? And I think that for those of you who may believe that, then that's up to you. I'm not going to comment again on that, because I said enough. There's nothing else left to say on that. I know there's people who are really kind of spending their time going after them, and if that's what you want to do, that's your cause. I think the Credit Crusaders won, and I see several things that coming from him, probably as a result of my postings, my video postings. I'm not going to say anything bad about anybody. I don't know the Credit Crusader. I don't know anything about him, but I know he wasn't happy with certain results. I know there have been several people who have not been happy. I think there have been some people who have been happy. But again, all I can go by is my own personal experience. That's all any of us can do. But I'm not going to condemn someone just because the crowd is condemning them, but that's not my own experience. On the same token, I'm not going to disparage anyone from feeling like they need to get resolution on it. Then that's certainly that person's responsibility and their charge. So at any rate, I wanted to just kind of do a quick update on that. My credit score, when I look at before things started to really impact my credit and really become bad, my score was 810, or I think it was a little bit higher than that. So it's kind of tough when you go from 810 down to 500. You're going to look for any type of resource to try to help you out, right? And I'm no different. As I mentioned, I went through several different credit repair companies before I stumbled across this one. And I would still maintain that my own personal efforts to repair my credit were probably the most valuable. I think, probably over time, it took a long time. Probably creditrepair.com was pretty effective. And I think that, the efforts I got through Lambo was really fair to Midland. I would just say probably good. I wouldn't say it was excellent. I would just say it was okay. So anyway, that's really all I have to say about that. Like I said, I'm not going to condemn someone. If I'm not going to say it was horrible or that was bad, I can't say that. I got some results, and I knew what my money was going to spend. I knew what I was going to be getting for my money, and I knew there was still a risk. I really think that people still have to try to make sure they're making the best decision. But I understand when you feel like you're up against it and someone's going to tell you, look, this is a great opportunity. Try this program. It's going to help. It's going to take care of it. Just like I went ahead and jumped into the pool, many of you jumped into the pool, and I certainly understand that. Like I said, results going to be different. My results were okay. Good enough to really kind of help me kind of get some things cleared up that were plaguing me. So I do appreciate that. And I think for any of you, I hope your credit repair goes much better, regardless of who you choose. I hope it really works out for you. Even people who've left, some negative comments, some nasty comments, mostly good comments, but good, bad, or indifferent. Look, I hope everyone works out. I hope everyone gets their credit repair, credit taken care of. It is horrible, and I know all of you know that who are struggling with it. Man, it's horrible when you're going through it. So really just do your best. Research the different resources. Find the one that's going to be best suited for you. Like I said, I still maintain doing it yourself is going to be the best road to resolve a lot of these issues, because if you get intimate, personal, and you commit yourself to getting it done, you will get it done. No one will have the personal commitment to get something like that done than you. The credit repair companies, they're dealing with other accounts. They're not going to be as vested as you would if you were doing it yourself. So I highly recommend that anyone who's going to do it, who's embarking on trying to repair their credit, research it and try to take care of things yourself. So it's not a slam against the Lambo program or any other program. There are some programs that I have mentioned before you want to stay away from, who do absolutely nothing. My experience with them has been absolutely nothing. Brandon Weaver, I think he seems like he's a nice guy, but his program is absolute crap. If you want to spend the money and get nowhere, spin around and do nothing, you'll do that program. A credit sesame is total garbage. And there's many others that really are going to be wasting your time. I took Crown Credit Pro. I did that and did absolutely nothing. So you can see I've spent money trying to repair something that was very damaging when you're dealing with identity theft. I was looking for any resources. Yes, I did the attorneys. Yes, I've gone through, I did the FTC letters. I did all the things that you could possibly do. Everyone keeps mentioning, why did you do this or why did you do that? I've already done all those things. So, but I realized out of all the results that I got, the best results I ever received were the ones I did myself. So, you may have to discover that yourself. You may end up getting better results using different companies. Whether you use the Lambo program, you use other programs, who knows? But you really have to do your research, figure those things out. When you commit your money, all the time and effort that it took for you to earn that money, man, you want to do your resources, your research, and make sure that your hard-earned effort, that money that's a result of your effort, is not done in vain. So you definitely want to make sure you do your research. So anyway, comments, any comments you have, I'll certainly be happy to respond. And I appreciate any of you who watch these videos. I am not a great YouTuber by any stretch of imagination. My channel is hanging by a thread, if I even want to call it a channel. I don't even call it a channel. I just call it just me just trying to speak on ways to help people. That's really it. And genuinely that comes from really the very fiber of who I am. So I hope this helps someone in some way, shape, or form. And take care and have a great week, weekend, month, year. I'll be up. I'm not sure when I'm going to pop up. I'm not going to put any guarantees on there. But anything I have to say, hopefully will be meaningful to someone.